There's another series. You can cut this. Never mind. I don't know any of the names. But I see it in Barnes & Noble all the time, and I want to read it, but it is very clearly holiday themed.
Okay.
So I never...
So, you heard that here first, folks. Rush to Barnes & Noble and pick yourself up that series. Hi, guys. Welcome to Kristen Katie Read. I'm Kristen.
I'm Katie.
And we like to
read.
What did you want me to do?
I didn't want you to do that.
Okay, so today we thought it would be fun to do the end of the year book tag that we're seeing going around.
And we're nothing if not fun.
I mean, look at us.
Julio and Miguel. Miguel and Julio.
We did a kind of like end of year TBR where we kind of went through everything that we're wanting and hoping to read at the end of this year. So some of those are books that we're in the middle of.
Dreaming, aspiring.
Yeah. A lot of it are probably just far off wishes. So we just thought we'd do some rapid fire and go through the questions. So
yeah, so you actually found this tag.
Yes.
So explain it.
I don't know who originally came up with it. I'm not good at the YouTube. You're welcome.
We're not giving credit. Heard
Sorry.
it here. If you know who originated this tag,
would gladly add it.
Ooh, give them their flowers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with that, let's dial up the portal that Clary still doesn't know how to use and jump right into the first question.
All right, question number 1, Katie, hit us with it.
Are there any books you started this year that you need to finish?
That I need to finish?
Let's see. Do you have any?
Yikes!
Do you have any?
Yikes! Okay, all right, Katie, I don't want to shock you.
I can never be shocked by you.
This is one stack that I could find in the last minute when I was posed the question. So yes,
Am I shocked? No. Disappointed? No.
Let me start with this. Some books that I haven't finished, I started last year. Okay, so these are just books from this year. Okay, let's run through them.
Elizabeth.
Number 1, The Bargain. That's right. Kristen and Katie are reading erotica, so stay tuned for that.
That's right. And you know
Stay
what?
tuned.
Katie would be reading a lot more erotica. Kristen would catch up.
Wow, this one,
This is so intimidating.
This is, I'm going to go for a really good pun, so brace yourself. I burned through the first 3 pretty fast. And then I got stuck on the 4th one.
Hi, welcome to Katie Reads. This is where Katie reads about content.
Number 3, Fire. I'm going to finish this. Oh!
Did you burn through the first one?
Book 1, I'm about halfway through this. You gotta finish this before the next season comes out. Now, okay, the next one, this is a reread. There's no rush on this.
However, read this. You got the wrong book. You got the wrong book.
Well, it's a book. It's a City of Heavenly Fire. That's what I'm on. And then again, I'm about 3/4 of the way through this one. You have to think I just don't like the ending of things.
You started that forever ago.
Yeah.
I absolutely know. Okay.
That's it, Katie, and Morning Star. I'm in the middle of that right now.
Voyager, Outlander. From Outlander.
That's true.
Before, from the After series.
Which is a reread.
Okay. Ready Player 2, I'm assuming.
Yep. Ready Player 2.
And Morning Star.
Yeah, Morning Star. What I'm currently reading. So I predict, hot take, I'm going to finish Morning Star first.
I would also predict that.
Also the book I started most recently. Katie, what do you have left to finish this year?
Okay, so I have started Red Rising, which is safe to say I will finish it. I also have started Portrait of a Scotsman.
Wow.
Gotta finish it. The Hawthorne Legacy. Gotta finish it. Ooh, The Governess Game. Wow, I left this series and I cannot wait to go back. It is great, but you have to think I haven't read, haven't finished it. And The Devil and the Heiress, which I started in July.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Are there any autumnal books to transition into the end of the year? We did look up how to say that. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll tell you something. This is something that I even don't know if I can convince myself that I'm capable of finishing this year.
I'm excited for you.
But if I finish my Outlander book, I will move on to the next one, The Breath of Snow and Ashes. So.
You could listen to this in a heartbeat.
Yeah. How wild is this? This book is over 1,000 pages. I mean, it's not. Okay, let me correct myself. This book is a second epilogue, 979 pages. You have to think it's coming with me into 2022. But there you have it. What do you have? Anything?
Okay, my autumnal book
Autumnal.
Right here. Where you're going to put it in between. In a Holidays is actually a Christmas themed book.
What is question number 3?
Is there a new release you're still waiting for?
When we're recording this, it actually comes out tomorrow. The
Inadequate Air by our girl, Danielle L. Jensen.
Hit me with the sound waves. She's signed by Audible. I think that's how that works. I think you can also get the Kindle edition. You cannot get the physical hardback, paperback version until I think like 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
So we'll be.
You gotta think.
30.
Oh my God. Why on earth would you speak that?
But we're so young and successful.
She just whispered.
So shocking.
We'll be 30.
I did. I wanted it to gently hit you.
Well, you have to think Olive already consumed this book via Audible.
We will have already listened to it. I'm so excited. I plan on listening to it in a day.
Katie, go ahead and dial up question number 4 for us.
Question number 4. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year?
Okay, books that I'm not currently reading?
Yeah, so like
it makes it a tough stack.
New books.
It makes it a tough stack if we're assuming that I am capable of finishing the stack that I have now. But I would say number 1, Discovery of Witches.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I would say Vicious. And I'm going to hit you with something that's going to shock you. Number 3, The Love Hypothesis. What? Katie's already read it, so.
Shocked. I'm so excited. I hope you do read that. Okay, 3 books that I want to read this year. I want to read the second book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, which is Good Girl, Bad Blood.
Hey!
I also want to read A Dance with the Fae Prince by Elise Kova. It is the second book in a series, but they're like one-offs kind of. They're just like in the same world, so I think I could start with 2.
Whoosh! Don't need number 1.
The first one doesn't seem very interesting to me. It's like a Hades Persephone retelling. I've read plenty of that this year.
Been there, done that.
So probably not. And I would also like to read, Ace of Spades. I've had it forever. I would like to read it. I've had it for a long time, so I'm gonna read that.
What is question number
5?
Track 5. If you know, you know.
And I know it all too well. Okay, is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year?
I think that The Inadequate Air could shock me and become my favorite of the year. Who knows? I think that one most likely is the only one that holds potential just because A Court of Silver Flames came out this year.
Okay, I think that I could... So it's tough because I read the Bridge Kingdom series and A Court of Silver Flames this year. And I don't know if at the end of the year I will be able to pick one over the other.
Well, you have to think I'm going to make you pick one over the other.
I know that you will.
What will it be, Basha?
I also read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo this year.
Oh, I haven't read that yet.
I absolutely loved that book in a real deep way. So, Dasher loved it too. Look at him.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I have 4 books that I will be shocked if I'm able to pick one.
Okay.
The winner.
You heard it here first, folks. A non-decision coming your way. Okay.
Okay.
Question number 6.
Have you already started making reading plans for next year?
You have to think. Priority 1. What do you think it is?
Crescent City.
Absolutely. House of Air and something. Nobody knows.
Breath.
CC2. That's right. Coco Chanel.
Oh, no.
I went like this and I was like, whoa. That's right, folks. Crescent City 2, absolutely priority. I cannot imagine anything.
Priority.
Can't imagine anything overcoming that.
Uno.
And that's February. So you got to think that's pretty much right out the gates.
There are so many new releases coming out next year that I absolutely can't wait for. You have to think, some of them I will wait so long for and then just not read them for months.
It's something to look forward to.
Yeah, and I mean the Last Hours book.
You have to think.
Not the next court book. That's not coming out.
I don't think.
No.
But maybe.
I'm sure that Danielle Jensen will be pumping out a book for next year. I didn't like how I said that.
You have to think that ensures it will stay in.
Oh my god. You have to think Jennifer L. Armentrout will definitely be putting out more content.
Lots of content.
So much content.
Sure, I've never been more sure of anything.
The War of Two Queens is coming out in February.
I am excited for that. I like where the last one ends.
I do too. So many plot twists. You have to think. We made a reel about it. So yeah.
Okay, guys.
Lots of things to look forward to.
So much to look forward to. That was our end of year book tag. Hopefully we did it right.
Hopefully we did it right. And please, thank you for...
Thank you for making it.
Please.
Whoever you are.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Out there.
Please tell us if you did it.
Sorry, we're almost 30. We don't know how to track these things.
We're elderly millennials.
We're so old. I don't know what to do.
And with that, stay incest free.
Please.
Please.
Please. There are ladies present.